Hi guys, it's Jody. Today's video, I have an idea in my head of something I want to try out. Surprise! There's always stuff going on in here. But I kind of had an idea where I wanted to do a swipe, transfer swipe kind of together, and I'm not explaining it well at all. I mean, I've done swipes and transfer swipes together in a piece before, but this is kind of almost half and half. I'm not really explaining it very well. So we're just going to go paint and I'll just show you what I mean. So let's go get started having some fun with this piece. All right, my first color I have is the Amsterdam Bronze. And here's what it looks like mixed up. Oops, I always do that. This I have mixed up actually with my Dutch Boy Joe Sonja, only because this is a metallic. I wanted more of the metallic to come through. And then I have got my Joe Sonja Aqua. This is mixed up with my Valspar Varathane. And then I've got Quinacridone Nickel Azel Gold, the golden fluid. This is also my Valspar Varathane pouring medium. And then finally I have this little Piggy Lagoon. This is one of the newer ones that came out in the last release. Got just a little bit of it left I wanted to use up. This is the Dutch Boy Joe Sonja pouring medium. Oops, I got a chunk in there. But those are the colors we're going to use today. The cell activator, I've got two mixed up. Whether I use them both obviously remains to be seen. I just like to have options. I've got my gold. This is still got a little bit of it left. It's on the thicker side because this is actually the Atelier Interactive Pale Gold, and then I put in a squirt of the PBO Precious Gold in here to come up with that color. And then this is the Atelier Interactive Mars Black, and the Atelier Interactive does mix up a bit thicker. I still do it all at 4:1. But these are the two cell activators I have mixed up. So now we are going to go paint. I had someone ask me recently on the palette knives I use, and before they get too dirty where I can't even look at the numbers, a lot of these more rounder ones I get from online at Blick. Blick in store or online. It's the RGM by Blick line, and this is the one you've seen me use most often. This is the biggest of the kind of curved one. This is number 34, and then this one's a little bit more narrow. This is number 33, and then the smaller one that I really love to use to kind of pick up and move the paint around is number 31. So, and then a lot of these smaller ones aren't from Blick. I get these online on Amazon. They usually come in a 5-pack with different sizes. So just to give you a little bit of where these palette knives come from. Now, today's piece, I have got an 11 by 14, and I'm going to use my Glidden Premium in Satin pillow. I've got just under a container left. I want to use it. I'm gonna cover this whole canvas, and I'll be right back. All right, so my idea for this canvas, I want to do swipes and a transfer swipe. I know it sounds like a lot for, it's not that big of a canvas. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm saying that, because at one point 11 by 14 was huge to me. Now I'm like, it's kind of small. So at any rate, I want to kind of go in the diagonal here, whether it's this way or this way. I'm not sure yet, but what I want to do is I kind of want to put a couple of the colors down, and then I'll, put the rest on my palette knife. And I want to swipe this way on one side, and then I want to kind of do transfer swipes on the other side. So that is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to lay down some of the color now, and then we'll get to the palette knife swipes first. I think I'm going to go this way. So, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be spinning to get paint off anyways, but I kind of want to mark out my territory first here. And I thought about making it a little bit curvy, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to be fancy here just yet. I want to see if this idea even works. All right. Let's just fill in a little bit here. that's good. That was the Amsterdam bronze, and now this is the Sonja, the aqua. I'm going to lay these two down, and then I'll put the other two on the palette knife along with the cell activators. All right, we're going to start with that. All right. I'm going to use this guy, the number 34, to start with. All right, I've got the black cell activator, the gold cell activator, and then I've got the nickel azul gold, and then the lagoon, and we're just going to swipe like so. And I'm just going to keep doing the same thing on this side, and then we'll do transfer swipes over here. Just a little bit right there. All right, I am liking how that is looking, if you can see it without the glare there. Now we're gonna do, I feel like I want to do just kind of transfer swipes, maybe just in rows going this way, just to kind of make it, because this is kind of going this way, and just kind of going this way with them. I've got the black and a little bit of the gold. All right, let's do black again over here. That's better. That's filling in really nicely. I'm gonna take some right there. Just go. Like so. Let's try this again over here. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. All right, I'm really digging that. I kind of want to pick some of this up if I've got enough pillow just to kind of overlap it, but I kind of like how this is as is. I don't really want to do anything with it. I kind of like how this is organically. I'm going to leave that alone. Maybe pick this up right here. There we go. I'm really digging this. I'm digging this a lot. We've got a lot of paint on here, so I'm going to meet you over the spinner box and we will see what comes of this. All right, here it is as a whole. I am just going to give it a spin and then I'll guide it as we go, just to get the paint moving. There we go. Ooh. Wow, yeah. I kind of want to keep the shape of it, kind of the divide, but we do have to get some paint off. Got something sticking right there. It's just down on the canvas. Let's see if we can get it that way a little. All right, let's move this off and over just a little bit. I love how the colors are. I want to get a little bit more paint moving on this side. Just a little bit of a spin. There's something stuck there and the paint is going around it. It actually looks kind of cool though. Actually, going this way, it does look really cool. All right, that's a happy accident. I love how all of this is flowing. Let me just check the paint movement because I don't really want to spin it too much more. I'm really liking how everything looks. Yeah, I don't have a lot of paint movement. I'm just going to do a little baby spin. That's it right there. Oh, yes. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. All right, here's what that looks like before. I am going to get cleaned up and I will bring you over for the flyover of this guy. All right, here is the flyover as a whole. I just love the contrast of the two sides. It's almost what I was envisioning, but let me bring you in. There's a lot of really nice subtle shimmers in here with that with the pigment I used, the Lagoon, the bronze. I love these cells right in here. And then the gold cell activator. And this right here was a happy accident. I think the canvas was showing right there, and so it was kind of moving around it, but it actually made it really cool looking, so I'm totally going with it. And I love this transfer swipe, how it's moving. And I'm glad I kind of moved some of it, some of this swipe part down here up and over. I mean, just the softness of the different layers of colors right there. I love that. It makes for a nice contrast with this swipe part. I don't know. I'm totally digging it. And there's a few different orientations I like, but I am so excited to see how this dries. So I will be back once it's dried to show you the dried results. All right, here it is as a whole before I bring it in and show you kind of more of the detail. It was a little hard to explain what I wanted to do, you know, at the beginning of my video, but this is what I had envisioned, where it was kind of half of a more traditional swipe and then a transfer swipe. I mean, I just love the movement here, like where you see the fold here, and it's just kind of, and these are moving up. There's just such dynamic right in here. I absolutely love it. And how the colors layer over one another. I mean, they got a little bit more faded with the, you know, as we were spinning it out, but that just, I think, added to the piece. But I love how these swipes turned out too, these more traditional swipes at the bottom. It just kind of adds to it. I love the movement of the whole thing. And this right here, I had to laugh. I think there was something stuck there, or it was down to the canvas, and so it wasn't moving. This right here was not moving, so everything was going around it, and it actually made a really cool design. I love how this is kind of peeking out, and this looks like it's just flowing around everything. So that was a happy accident. But see, I just love how this is flowing up into these transfer swipes here. And I love when I get little bubbles like that. Little bit of the gold shimmer in there. And the pigment we used as well. Really pretty. I also like it vertically as well. So it can go, to me, it can go either horizontally, or I like it vertically this way. So let me know which one you like. I am going to flip you around to give you my final thoughts. That piece was a lot of fun. I started only on an 11 by 14 because I wasn't sure if it was going to turn out how I had it envisioned in my head. But now that I kind of have an idea, I want to do something a little bit bigger with this. And I love the color combo. But all in all, it just turned out how I had it envisioned. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this piece and if you've done something similar. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.